Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, because it's time for the After the Show podcast.
All right, here we go. Welcome to your KVJ After the Show podcast for Monday, day after the Super Bowl. Hope you all enjoyed the game. A lot of opinions about not only the game, but the halftime show, the national anthem, the commercials. People got stuff to say. One thing I thought was kind of interesting about it was we now have a new battle at predicting the game. Remember I talked about the EA Madden simulation was done to pick the winner? And before it had been clocking in at about 70% accurate, but it's fallen on some hard times here lately. Last couple of years, each year the EA Madden simulation whiffs and doesn't pick the winner. This year they said it was going to be the Eagles beating the Chiefs by a score of 31-17. And the final was the other team, and it was 38-35. They say that so far the Madden simulation has gotten it wrong now 3 years in a row, and in the past 10, its record has slipped to 3-7. Before that, had about a 70% accuracy rating. So where do you go to find out who's going to successfully predict the game? ChatGPT. They asked it to write an article about the Super Bowl winner, and it said the Chiefs would win and Mahomes would be the MVP.
I mean, y'all, anybody could have wrote that, though. Let me see the data after 5 years of this shit.
Yeah.
It's
only 1 year, small sample size.
You could predict the big player on the big team to win the big game.
ChatGPT had said in the fourth quarter, the game tied at 28-28. It's Mahomes who once again rises to the occasion, leading his team on a game-winning drive that culminated in a touchdown pass to Travis Kelce with just over a minute left on the clock. That did not happen. It was a field goal that happened. The touchdown pass to Travis Kelce happened in the first quarter.
Well, screw this robot then.
Mm-hmm. But it did do better than the EA Madden. So if you're keeping your robot scores, ChatGPT won this round.
Oh, they're coming for your ass, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
Yeah. A couple other leftover comments that people had. Joseph said that he loved Rhiannon's halftime show and the flying stages he thought were amazing. He said it looked more like the Beijing opening game ceremony. The dancers and the camera work was all spectacular. So those are some positives on that. Also, the best part of the commercials, Michael thought, was all of the movie trailers that they did. The Flash with Michael Keaton as Batman again. That was kind of cool.
He's going to be Batman.
In the trailer, they had him pop in. I don't know if he's going to be playing it in the movie or what that was all about, but I did notice that. I'm like, wait a minute, it looks like Michael Keaton.
That would be rad.
Yeah, rad.
Rad. I'm bringing that one back.
Yeah.
Rad, y'all. But that would be cool.
Yeah.
If you brought if Michael Keaton came back as Batman.
Well, now anymore with the way they CGI people young. In fact, they had the Indiana Jones, and you can see what they do with Harrison Ford, making him look like he did in the old Indiana Jones movies from the 80s.
They're going to come out with a movie, Virginia, where all of the Batmen are in the same movie that all of the actors play, and they're going to fight each other. Are you half on it?
No. Definitely not here for
That's
it.
not happening.
Fast and the Furious 10, The Guardians of the Galaxy, Creed 3, Scream 6, Transformers Rise of the Beast. It sounds like just pretty much everything was movie trailers. And 65. Did you see that commercial, Jaybird? It looks like it's futuristic, but it has to do with dinosaurs.
I did not see this.
Okay. It's got Kylo Ren in it.
As Kylo Ren?
No.
Okay.
But it's the guy who plays Kylo Ren.
Adam Driver.
Yeah, he's in the movie. And then they showed a preview for Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's movie Air. It's about how they went out on a limb and designed a whole shoe around Michael Jordan. And that was such a crazy thing.
The story does look great.
Yeah,
But
I think it'll be good.
I'm kind of mad at Ben Affleck for acting like a baby at the Grammys still, so I don't know if I'm going to see it.
And this is what happens. This is the ripple effect. I'm mad at you for always bringing that shit up.
Sorry. I don't forget. When you act like a douche, I'm going to remember it.
Too many people tell me J-Lo's hard to be around.
Is it called Air or is it called Boyfriend Air?
Oh, that's right. From today's discussion. He looks different, though. I got to tell you, J-Lo looks good on Ben Affleck. You know, he's tightened up his game. He's more thin. He looks fit, looks healthier, younger.
Resting bitch face.
Resting Ben face, they call it, which I think is funny.
Yeah, aside from his facial expressions at the Grammys, looks like he's doing well.
There are some people, though, that do have that. They are having a good time, but they look miserable.
Sure, yeah.
That can't happen.
You know, not everybody's like a ha-cha-cha kind of guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's got to suck if people think you're mad all the time when you really are not. You can know, motherfucker, I'm having a great time. I'm at Disney World. I just look like I'm mad at everybody.
Yeah. I just chill. I'm a chill dude.
Because then you'd have to overcompensate and smile constantly. And then you look like a maniac.
Yeah. Joseph had said, I needed to call out AT&T today. They weren't able to keep a constant stream of the feed during the Super Bowl. It's only the largest sporting event in the U.S. Do better. He said the only reason why I don't switch to Xfinity, Kev, is they don't provide in my area.
Oh.
That's tough. Boy, that would be, my gosh. Can you imagine how mad people would be if they couldn't get their Super Bowl? Crazy.
They'd be pissed.
Yeah, they would. Let me see. Got Aaron Paul was in a Super Bowl commercial. Jesse Pinkman. He was in the one that they did for Breaking Bad. They still keep kind of going back to the well on that. People seem to love it.
They're really friends in life. They're tight.
They got their own tequila together that they always go out and promote.
They don't hate each other like a lot of the other actors, Virginia. Mm-hmm. Like the cast of Friends, you know they hate each other deep down.
I don't know. I think they like each other.
I think they have to act like they hate each other because they know that's the cash cow. I guarantee you.
They all definitely are annoyed by Matthew Perry, and they're all over Perry.
1,000,000,000%, but they have to act like they're supportive because they know if you're not really friends in real life,
you'll get canceled.
Well, look at Sex in the City. That's all they ever wanted to talk about was, y'all hate each other, right?
And they do.
And they do. Which is so funny to me.
Had an Aaron Paul sighting. Alfonso said back when I was living in New York, while Breaking Bad was in its heyday, it was around 11 p.m. on a fairly empty street. I look over and it's Aaron Paul, Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad, and I yelled out, "Bitch!" That was his catchphrase.
I'm sure everybody does that.
Everyone does it.
Yeah, he laughed pretty loudly and then yelled back, "Fuck off, bitch!" It was magical.
It's amazing.
That would be kind of fun, huh?
Did you ever watch the Breaking Bad movie?
No, the movie.
Yeah,
no.
They did a movie after, and it was. I thought it was pretty darn good.
Yeah,
it might be El Camino. Is that what the name of it?
Okay, yeah,
the
they
chat
did.
room will know it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. You thought it was good?
I thought it was definitely good enough for, because a lot of times they'll bring back a movie after and it's kind of shitty. It doesn't age well.
What was the overall concept of the movie?
It's all about Pinkman, and Pinkman's, I think he's getting revenge on some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you thought it was decent?
I went on a big Breaking Bad run last year.
Okay.
Watched Better Call Saul, which I need to finish. I haven't seen the last season of that. Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I thought it was all good. I thought it ended well. Yeah, it's binge watching season. Yeah, I might have to get on that and put that on the list. I got to start getting serious because every time I sit down to watch something, I'm like, gosh, I've heard so many good suggestions. What the hell people say?
I think it's called El Camino. I think you'd like it.
All right, I'll put that down on the list.
I hope you truly watch it. I feel like no one ever watches my recommendations, and I'm looking at you, Nikki.
That's me. I'm the one because I don't have all that shit. You got I don't got Hulu, Peacock, HBO Plus, Paramount. I don't have any of that. I got none's it.
Never mind.
If you want me to watch anything, you got to start coming up with them passwords and let me jack your accounts.
Every password I have, you have. You've jacked everyone. Jack them, dog. I'm giving you permission.
The show I was thinking about jumping back into, maybe watching. My son's always watching little clips of South Park on TikTok that's on there. And when I see him, I'm like, gosh, I forgot that was when the first two seasons I watched that a good bit. And I was really into that. I thought that was kind of funny. And some of the clips that I've seen, it still kind of makes me laugh.
I never watched that show, and then Denny's and Suits kept on saying, "Bird, you would like it, especially because they do, what's the big stories of that year."
Yeah.
So they just go all in on making fun of a lot of shit, and I find it very funny because I'm a big fan of going after everybody.
Yeah.
I think we take ourselves way too seriously as humans. I get that, there's some things that are off, but I like the fact that they go after everything.
Yeah.
And it makes me happy because not everyone does that anymore.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Some of the clips that I'd seen, and I think they're like season 26, something like that. I think I watched the first 2, so there's a lot out there I haven't seen.
They got a good formula with how they write the show.
Okay, yeah, so we might jump in on that, give us something to watch together. Doug, it said, Kevin, I'm a big fan of Ghost on CBS. If you guys like it, you might be interested in seeing the show it came from. It's on HBO Max, and it's the BBC TV's Ghost. It's similar but different. It has 3 seasons. I don't know when HBO Max is getting season 4.
It looks cute. I saw the previews for it and the promos that they run on CBS. I think that show actually looks really cute.
Okay. That might be something to check out, put on a list. I also got a suggestion here from Lisette. She said, I want to recommend the show The Chosen. It shows the human side of Jesus, where he laughs, cries, jokes, and the acting is superb.
Now, is it Jesus in modern day times, or is it Jesus back in the day?
Doesn't say. I would imagine Jesus back in the day. I haven't really seen a Jesus hanging today.
Well, he could come back, and then he comes back in the human form, and maybe he's got like a Jesus podcast.
Okay, yeah.
The Godcast is already taken, though. He can't have that.
Yeah, I sue Jesus for copyright infringement.
That's amazing. What a storyline. Jesus comes back, but he gets sued for a Godcast kind of a thing.
What, I can't
Well,
use,
he can have
I can't use my name?
He can have the Godcast, but he's going to have to pay Kevin.
Yeah, but that's the human side of
So, wait,
Jesus.
I
He
gotta
has
pay
to
this-
go to trial.
Yeah, I got to pay this knucklehead for
Maybe you
using
can,
my own name?
Maybe you can ask for, in the lawsuit, you want just a guaranteed ticket to heaven. Bam.
Oh, okay, we can work a deal out.
Yeah, no matter what you do, bam, you go right into
yeah.
heaven, golden ticket.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I'd take that any day. That's great.
Give him the Godcast.
So there you go. So there's a Chosen app you can watch, just released on Netflix for season 1. Prime also has 1 and 2, and available on DVD and Blu-ray. There you go. Thank you very much. Also got Mandy, who said, I'd like to ask Jaber what his top 3 Office scenes are, and then challenge the rest of the show to watch The Office so we can have an Office chat. Okay.
I love, there's an episode they won an Emmy for. It's called The Dinner Party, and it's pretty much beloved by many Office fans. It's such a good episode. There's a lot of scenes in that I love.
Okay.
Let me think about that. I'll get back.
Okay.
But there's a lot. There's so many. It's my top 5 of all time. The Office.
Okay.
Favorite show.
All right. We'll get there. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll...
It's weird. So I think some people watch it now. It's a slower burn. If you don't have the patience to watch, you have to really learn the characters. And by the end of season 2, they really started cooking.
Okay.
But the first season's a little weird for people.
Yeah, it was tough. I tried with the Queen for to get her through an episode or 2, and she wasn't feeling it.
And they changed the tone of the first season to the second season. They thought Michael Scott, Steve Carell's character, was way too unlikable to the point where they even changed his hairstyle.
What do you think?
Wow.
Was he?
He was definitely different in the first one. The thing that makes The Office awesome for me was it is goofy, and there's a lot of quirks with the characters, but they would throw in heart at times. And sometimes you'd watch an episode and go, that had a little heart to it. It made you think a little bit. I like when they can do that.
Kind of sweet.
Yeah.
All right. I got an email from Cynthia. She said, I thought Virginia would appreciate this. This is my grandmother, Kiki. She lives in assisted living in Metairie. She's 103 years old and crowned Mardi Gras queen at her facility.
Metairie? She lives in Metairie? Let me see her pic.
And yes, the champagne is real. She lost her house in Katrina, survived COVID twice, amongst a million other things. I can't even imagine. She's the most amazing person. And she swears it's due to having 2 Miller Lite beers a day. So there you go.
Look at her.
Yeah,
It's great.
That's adorable. This is a big thing at a lot of the senior centers in New Orleans. They bring Mardi Gras. She's 103.
103.
Damn.
Yeah.
They bring Mardi Gras into these places, and there's even one particular parade, and the name of the parade is Toth. I know because my brother-in-law rides in it, and it rolls on Sunday, this Sunday. I'll be there. But they set up the route of Toth to go past all of the places that have the shut-ins, the senior centers, the places where these people don't get out. and they purposely make the route go in front of them so they can come out in the yard and be exposed to Mardi Gras parades.
Oh, that's cute.
It's so beautiful.
That is smart.
Who are you staying with when you're down there?
My sister.
Sister.
We might even get a hotel one night. My friend knows the new general manager at the brand new Four Seasons.
Okay.
So they just opened up right on the Mississippi River.
Nice.
A Four Seasons hotel. And it is fancy AF.
You guys are always rubbing elbows with somebody that knows somebody that's in. Best I got is I know somebody that works at Duffy's. I can get me some wings sometimes.
John
not bad.
left Duffy's. Our friend John Smith just left Duffy's.
Well, there goes that connection.
Now you got
Yeah.
to pay for wings.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to double check that. I think you just lost that connection.
Zero connections whatsoever.
Damn. And just like that.
Yeah, nothing. Darn it. Got nothing at all. Jennifer sent an email. She said, do you guys remember the 80s TV series V, The Visitor, where...
Yes. It was an alien show.
Yeah, and she said, would those be considered lizard people?
Yes.
I don't know if I know that.
Yeah, when I was in elementary school, I think it was maybe third or fourth grade, I remember. And, my parents would let me watch it, but I do remember something about it being they were underneath the skin. They were lizard-like people.
Don't remember it.
You need to look it up because you would probably love it.
I bet.
It was when we were kids. V was the name of it.
Do y'all remember that show? It was a movie, then they made a show called Alien Nation, and how they made love as aliens. They would hum.
Hump?
Along, they'd hum on their spine area.
Okay.
And they would get all, it's
That'll
wet.
get you going?
Yeah, or hard, whatever they do.
I feel like you would get into some spine humming.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Yeah. Hum my spine.
So half right.
Yeah.
Dennis, come in here and hum on his spine.
But it was a weird show. But no one, every time I bring it up, no one fucking remembers that thing. Me and Ann loved it.
Alien Nation?
Yeah.
I think I remember the name of it.
Okay.
But I never watched it.
Man, made me want to watch alien shows today.
Well, now what you were watching instead of the Super Bowl last
It
night?
is, man. I'm knee deep in alien bullshit right now.
Is this all because of the balloon stuff that's going on?
No, I had seen a couple specials that got me thinking about some stuff, and there was that one I keep talking about, Antarctica. That was a cool story out of that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stories people don't know about that are from credible people. Not incredible, but credible.
Credible. Yeah, it's crazy stories going on now. We still don't have any news, but man, it's just nuts. For the fourth time in 8 days, the U.S. shot down an unidentified object flying over North American airspace. This time it was yesterday, and it was Lake Huron.
I'm not saying it is something or it's not something. I'm just saying the optics and the headlines of it's fucking weird.
What the hell is going on?
You're shooting down shit 4 times in a week?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, we watch these shows, Stranger Things and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, the news is just so eerily similar to weird things like these shows are now about. Like, fourth object in 8 days? Is it more Chinese spy balloons? Is it something else? A Pentagon spokesperson didn't quite confirm that the targets were all balloons, saying they were objects and did not closely resemble the balloon China sent over the U.S. So it's different than that. And there's even audio of a general, Glenn Van Herk, who was asked whether the Pentagon has ruled out aliens regarding the objects that have been shot down. And he said, we cannot rule anything out at this point.
Stop hurking us around. I thought that was an odd statement. Because typically I think if it was not a UFO or alien shit,
Yeah.
good, it's absolutely not that. And I know you're saying you don't rule it out because you want to be wrong after the military.
Right.
But
yeah, it's interesting that there's really nothing on it. And some of the pilots are saying that the objects interfered with their sensors as they approached.
Whoa.
it started to sound more alien.
That is definitely sounding alien.
And I am so knee deep in alien shit right now. I even watched Fire in the Sky. Remember that movie?
Vaguely, yeah.
That's about a real abduction, supposedly, of course. No one was there for. The guy was abducted. They had 5 witnesses. They all passed the polygraph test of seeing what happened. That the UFO shot him. He was gone for 4 days or 5 days. He didn't have water or food in his system. All this is real.
Yeah.
And the guys weren't really friends. People would say, "Oh, all these guys got together and lied and made this thing up." They didn't really even like each other in real life.
Okay.
So you would have had you and 4 coworkers you don't like all pass a polygraph test about a UFO situation you just saw. Highly unlikely, no?
I think it's highly unlikely, yeah.
It's better just to agree. You're right. Yeah, I want to say I'll shut the fuck up, but I probably won't.
Yeah. So you've got all that stuff going on, and then there's a lot of people that are posting up stuff. You don't know what to believe, but that train derailment that had happened in Ohio, that looks very disturbing.
What's that?
The train derailment, it had, like it was carrying some liquid that was with it, and they decided right after the train derailed to just burn off whatever it is. And there was video of somebody who's like, "Oh, this isn't a storm," and there's these dark, ominous clouds over them. And then it rained 70 miles away from where the accident happened in East Palestine, and it was people's cars that looked like toxic chemicals had been dumped all over the cars. And the air, and they say that apparently when you burn off what was in that, the controlled burn created a FOS gene, which is a highly toxic gas. And they said that one other post I'd seen was that fish and cattle are dying as far as 100 miles away.
Oh my god!
Within that radius.
Is it all about to go down, dog?
Is that like an act of terrorism that the derailment happened?
No, I think we did it ourselves, as far as I know. It was just these train cars, were carrying this. It's something vinyl. I can't remember what the name of the whole thing is.
Vinyl records?
Yeah, something along those lines.
But can you believe we are living in a time where you ask the government if it's an alien or a UFO, we go, we're not going to rule that out. Can you believe they answer that seriously, and we're living in that time period?
Yeah.
10 years ago, 5 years ago, you've been laughed out of the room.
Yeah, it's just weird as these stories, we watch these really captivating features on Netflix, like a Stranger Things, and the crazy thing about it now, it's morphing together.
You're in Stranger Things.
Yes, like we're seeing. Somebody said, Mr. J was like, "Yeah, this is like this train derailment sounds like Super 8." It was
does.
That movie, that Spielberg movie that they had.
What if we find out it's all true? We're talking the dragons, werewolves, Dracula, Santa. Everything is real. What if we found that out?
Dragons is definitely going to throw me for a loop.
All of a sudden, we go outside and now there's dragon reports.
Dragons is going to be tough.
You have to wear dragon clothing because they might,
Dragon proof.
Yeah,
I have to dragon proof my house.
If dragons legit became a problem.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. So it's just all crazy. Some people are calling this Ohio's Chernobyl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ohio's a little fucked up. It got some shit going on over there.
Does, yeah.
Is it anywhere near your dad?
No, I don't think it's, but I mean, as this cloud spreads 100 miles, I'm not sure completely where East Palestine is. I'll have to go look that up on a map and see. But yeah, it's all kind of crazy. When you're talking about stuff like that, the cloud that came off of this, man, it looked like a nuclear blast cloud, except it was pure black. It was like, yeah. Mm-hmm. It looked like something. It looked like if somebody opened up the vent to hell and it just went.
You better call him and check on him. Juicy Daddy North.
Yes.
Your dad is Juicy Daddy South, Jay Bird.
Okay.
All right. Fucking weirdo.
Other emails we got here. Alfredo, he said, quick question, Kev, Virginia, what is the best happy hour on Palm Beach Island? I'm trying to drink fancy, but spend smart. If I had to say one, it'd probably be Meat Market. They have some good deals in there. It's the best valued happy hour that I have seen.
The Chesterfield, Colony Hotel, Leopard Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And they're great people watching. Go over to Café Bouloud. Go see what's going on over there. You're not going to get any deals at the Breakers, but it's always good for people watching.
Yeah, you'll just you'll have to check. What is that one place Michael Jordan always hangs out in? We were there.
HMF?
No, I think it starts with
Buchan.
Buchan. Yeah,
Yeah, Buchan.
Yeah, we were in Buchan and just meeting somebody for a happy hour, and
They don't have happy hour there.
yeah, no, it's yeah.
They charge you for walking in. Here's your air charge.
Buchan's too trendy and it's too much of a hot spot. You got to go to like the Chesterfield or the Leopard Lounge or like the Colony Hotel. Like,
we went in there and I was like, yeah, hey, just give me a tequila. Yeah, keep it simple. And Kim comes back. She's like, here you go. She's like, it was $45.
Oh.
What?
I mean, on your way to there, you could hit that Chili's at Okeechobee Boulevard. It's a lot cheaper, and you know they're going to make sure you drink.
Okay, grown-ups are talking.
You're right. I can't relate. I act out as a child and I say stupid shit.
Yeah, so that would be my recommendation, at least for price. If we're ever trying to find the best deals, meat market's typically where we go. That's decent. Let me see. We got an email from Kimberly who said, congratulations to Denny's and Jen on their baby boy. I'm currently pregnant with twin girls.
Oh, twin girls. Wow.
Yeah, due in June or July. So I really appreciate all the advice on the baby products since they will make me a first-time mom. Kevin, I know you and the Queen have had twins, so I'm hoping to get some advice on twin products or just advice, suggestions on having twins in general from anyone in KVJ Nation. Love you all, and thanks for keeping me laughing throughout the workday.
I got to get my boy a fresh new Dattle.
Saddle.
A saddle for the dad so the kid can ride the dad. That shit's fun. Me and Kevin did it with each other.
Yeah, we did.
And when y'all did it, it was sexy.
Oh, man. We need to get back on them Dattles, do a little video, slow that shit down.
Okay.
Put a little saxophone behind it.
Denny's just got a baby gift. One of our beautiful KVJ Nationers dropped off, you know, those suction things for the baby that if the baby's choking, it like is a whole apparatus that pulls whatever it is out of their throat.
Yeah.
They got him 2 of those.
Oh, wow.
One for the home, one for the car. How amazing. That's the best gift.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Look into those choking things. I think that's like all the rage now to get.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, if you are searching, just Google Dattle. See if it tickles your fancy.
Yeah, it's not just for babies.
Where's the one that you bought when you and Kevin were riding each other?
You know what? I don't think I got to order more Dattles. Fuck.
How do you lose it? How do you lose a saddle?
Well, because we got kicked out of our costume room, and then I moved, and some things just had to go. Virginia.
All right.
Some things had to go.
It's a shame, though, because I think it was an investment piece. It was not cheap.
No. Dattles aren't. I think they are on sale now, though.
Okay. Well, it's not a daddle, it's a paddle, P-A-D-L. Samantha recommended if you wanted to paddleboard, get the app P-A-D-L. And she said that you can paddleboard for like $40, and they have kiosks. Juneau Park is amazing. Sorry, we're watching on YouTube now on Sunday today on our way back from vacation. So anyway, she's getting some suggestions on that. Yeah, I mean, that's all good. I think, you know, because I do like to paddleboard from time to time, but yeah, it is about, I think it's like she said, I think it's about $40.
Be honest,
per person.
if we did a KVJ paddle board or a KVJ Dattle event, what one draws more people, the paddle board or the Dattle event?
Daddle.
I think the Dattle draws more people.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But
And is this us doing it and they watch us, or do they get to ride too? Like, how's that go?
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. Probably both.
I mean, I could sell tickets to ride Jaybird, and the line would be out the door.
Don't you think if it was a Dattle contest where Suits and Denny's is riding me and Kevin as a horse,
I'm so into this.
more people come to that to see how that ends than a regular paddleboard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then if I'm wrong on that, I just don't know the people.
You're dead on. You're so accurate.
That could be a fun, weird event.
We could add that to the live podcast.
We could do Dattle races.
Daddle races, Kevin.
You could ride me. I'm telling you, I can take. If I get a couple
Your
drinks
back's
in
gonna
me,
hold up?
If you give me a couple drinks, I'll win you the title.
I think you have to be the rider.
No.
We can't ride you. You're back.
No, trust me, man. I am the guy to ride.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
That's why I'm going to put you on Grinder.
I am the guy to win this. Yeah, trust me on this one. Please, just believe me on this.
Who could I ride? Because I want to race your ass.
I'm a fast-ass crawler. I can crawl. I can take more pain on my knees. I can crawl quicker. I'm telling you.
I think Denny's should ride you.
I love it.
Maybe I can ride Panda.
Oh, we could turn this into a thing. Oh, Kevin's texting. It's a
We lost him.
I'm checking other emails that are coming in.
We lost him.
He's checking the emails. Why are your co-hosts so stupid?
God, they're dumb.
No one wants to see this bullshit daddle.
I don't know. I think at least 5 people would want to see it.
That's all I need.
That's all I need
it.
too.
It's good enough, huh?
We don't need many people to believe in the cause, Kevin. We never have.
All right, well, you get it. We got a live show coming up.
Oh, I think you tune into that.
I'm so excited for these live shows. We're putting it together right now. It's like so close to being announced. So, yay! Live shows are back, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right. I'll talk to you guys after the show about some ideas I got.
You have to wear pants.
I know.
Got an email here from Lane. She said, I'm getting married in October in Charleston, South Carolina.
Ooh, that sounds fun. That's where they shoot Southern Charm.
Yeah.
My show. I love that show.
She said that she is actually getting married at Sarah Cameron's house from Outer Banks.
No.
Yeah. She said, I know you guys love Outer Banks, so if you need an excuse to come visit Charleston, come to my wedding.
I've heard such nice things about Charleston. It looks so cute on the show Southern Charm.
Yeah.
I would totally go to that.
There's a photo you can see on KVJ TV. That's a shot from... Top one is from Outer Banks, and then the bottom was the one they used to sell the house.
Wow.
For different events.
So she's getting married at Sarah's dad's house.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is pretty cool.
That is a great house on that show. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. That's kind of a cool thing.
Very cool.
I want something like that to run you.
Oh, my gosh.
She's probably paying, I would say, minimum $30,000.
Think so. Jeez.
And that's not even counting like entertainment, food.
Okay. That's it'd be
Is that a hotel too?
Don't know.
That thing is awesome.
It's just a big old house. Big old honking house.
It looks, should I say, haunted?
Oh.
Oh.
All right, fuck, never mind. It looked haunted to me. It looked like it could be haunted.
Charleston's a haunting town.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I've not yet been there. It's one of those cities I want to get to. I hear the food and bar hopping is awesome, and then it's got history. It's got everything I want.
Yeah, they got cobblestone streets and like all the history that you love, but a great bar scene, a great restaurant scene.
Yeah, I think that would be. It just looked old timey to me, and I always equate old timey.
It's got that
vibe.
Yeah, it's got that vibe. Yeah, so it's all there. So very cool. Congratulations on your wedding, and thanks for sending that in.
Yeah.
We'd definitely love to crash that. So very nice.
It ain't crashing if you got that invite.
That's true. That's true.
Tell us about your open bar, too, before we commit. We need to know what you're going to have.
You can't have a house like that and not have an open bar, right?
Oh, my God. Premium top shelf open bar.
Your purse is big enough. You got an open bar in that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You know I'm always carrying.
All right, y'all. Enjoy your Monday. Thanks for the email. Send them to us, mail at kvjshow.com. We're back tomorrow. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.